Warm,
Oh my gosh, I am jealous.
cold in Orlando.
You know how many people I
Okay.
spoke to over the phone today that said they're in Florida? They said it's cold here. It's 74 degrees.
Degrees. Wow.
74 degrees. I
Geez,
would
that's
love
perfect.
to have that here.
Yeah, that's not cold. That's perfect. Mhm.
Hello from a very cold Pittsburgh. I agree, Amy.
Yeah, it's very cold. Hmm.
So we're letting everybody jump up in here real quick. So, hi everyone. We're doing our Thursday night on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, and early too, so we can all get home and
You
turn the fireplace on.
turn on the thermos,
Mhm.
maybe make a nice cup of hot cocoa or
Yeah.
coffee or
Mhm.
something warm. So,
So let's see. We'll give them a few more minutes. Lots of sewing. Yeah, lots of
48,
no. It's a good.
44.
It's good weather to stay home and sew.
Yes. You know what? Everybody comment how warm or cold it is where you're at right now.
Mhm.
So, because I
Yeah,
would love to see all the
in
different
Northwest
temperatures.
New York, I bet you it's cold there.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's sewing. So let's see. It's supposed to be cold. It's winter after all. Yeah, it is winter, and it's January. We're
Yeah,
gonna have
it's gonna be really
January
cold.
weather. Yeah,
So,
we did get snow last night. It wasn't too bad.
yeah.
So
But you know what? I went home, I took a tiny little nap, and then I woke up and there was snow outside. So I was like,
uh-huh.
and I was only like asleep for an hour. So it snowed a little good bit for an hour.
Hmm. And then I saw they said at like 12:30, a snow squall went through Pittsburgh. I was asleep by then, but I saw these comments on my Ring app,
I was
and then
just
mhm,
freezing.
yeah.
So,
There's it feels like one in Michigan. I bet it's cold there. Hmm.
yes.
So okay, should we get started?
Yeah, let's get
Okay.
started. I think everybody's joined in here. So,
Okay, should we go, we'll go over prices, okay? So we have in about 15 minutes, we're going to pick somebody that commented, and we'll put $25 into your account that you can use tonight, okay? And then a midway prize is, let's see, where did that, oh, right here. This is the midway prize. It is a book on pre-cut strips and squares, and then this is a collection from iCanoe 2, and it's called iCanoe 2, and it's from Moda, and it's a layer cake. So that would be our midway prize. And then at the end of the night, we have our picnic basket that everybody loves. And inside, we'll take a look inside. And let's see, this is the back of it. So no, that's right.
it's the front. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
right
front.
side.
Okay, there we go. Okay, inside we have a book also, and it is a book on perfect pairing. It's 6 quilt tops with applique and piece blocks. And it says, with applique for sewing machines and embroidery machines. So, and then we have this is a fat quarter bundle. It's by Timeless Treasures. And this one is called
Oh, that's a good one.
Escapade. This is
That is
this
a
one.
good one.
This is all blues and different shades of blue. So, and when we get over 1,000, we'll give away 2 tonight. How are we now?
Yep.
We are at 885.
885. So everybody,
All right.
well, I guess they're not used to us coming on
Yeah.
at 5 o'clock on a Tuesday, right?
Yeah, on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So everybody's usually used to Thursday night. So why don't we do a little spiel? Because there might be some new people in
Yeah.
here. So everyone, if you are new here, well, welcome to Gloria Horn Sewing Studio. So we're located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And tonight, on a Tuesday night, is our favorite thing. So we're going to show you all our favorite new things that we have, some bargains, some really good discounts. And we just have a lot of fun here. So now if you are new and you want to shop with us tonight, you're going to register. And so,
Okay.
why am I blanking?
Yeah, if you're on Facebook, you'll need to register. So you'll go to the comment bar and type in register, and then you'll put in 4 things: your first name, last name, your email address, and then you'll go to the next page and create a password. Then come back and watch, and you can fill everything else out later. But if you're on the app, you are all set, ready to go. And the app is the best way to shop because it's about 60 seconds faster than Facebook. And
we have those fast
fast
finger
fingers,
deals.
yeah. So, so you just go to the app store, type in Gloria Horn Sewing Studio, and download the free app. Okay, and okay, so
All right.
I
why
think
don't
so.
we
And
start?
okay, so what it are we? Is there a percentage of
I think there's 15% back
Yeah.
until the end of the
I
year.
think we're doing 15%
15%
back
back.
till the
end of the year? And this actually, well, you can always shop tomorrow, but this is our last show for this year.
I know, this is the last
Last
show of the
for
year.
the year.
I
yeah.
feel honored to be on it.
The last show of the year. Wow.
Well, we're ending off with a good one tonight, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Mhm. Okay, so we're going to move these things
And
out.
so I want to emphasize too, guys, make sure that you guys comment, even if it's just saying hi or hello. Sophie and Kate behind the cameras will be picking out the prize winners. So just make sure that you guys comment so that way you
Yeah,
can be
and hit
entered in to win the
share.
prize.
Yeah, just because they'll look down and see somebody's name. So keep commenting, so you win the end of the night or the midway or the 1 in 15 minutes. So, okay. So the first thing is the outdoor decor winner. Last week I started making this, so a lot of you purchased this last week. So this is a design set from Janine Babick, and it's a brand new one, and it's almost done. I still have to put a little strip of fabric at the top and the bottom, but I did get it all sewn out tonight. So I wanted to show it again in case more of you wanted to get the kit. Now the kit comes with 2 of these outdoor banners. They're waterproof, and but they're really cool because it has, a back and a front, but in here you take this out and you put your stabilizers in, and you will embroider this side, and then you could also embroider something on the back. If you want to. But then after it's all done, after I get that strip of fabric on, then I can sew this together so that it won't flop in the wind. So the kit has a package of 2 of the banners. Okay, they're waterproof banners. And so you have 2 of those. And then this is the pattern, and it's called Outdoor Decor Winter. And you can see right there, I have to put those 2 little strips on.
Can we talk about how gorgeous this is?
Yeah, it is.
I love this.
The digitizing is just beautiful
It is
on it.
spot on. There is not a single stitch out of place. Now, is this Janine Babbage? Yeah, this is.
Yes.
Her digitizing is so great.
So it will have a little strip down at the bottom like that. Okay, and then one up here. Okay, it does come in 2 sizes. It comes in a 2 for the larger hoops, but then it also has a smaller size where you reposition it. So let's see. It has, the finished size is approximately 12 by 18. And let's go here. I think this is, I underlined the sizes right here. This is my copy of the, and so, okay, so there is 3 jumbo warm winter wishes, which fits, okay, that fits the 10 by 12-inch hoop, and then and then there's another one that's 11.5 by 13.9. And I thought, okay, so you can also use a smaller hoop. You can use, it will fit this 7.5 by 11.5, both of it, and then also the 5, so which would be the 6 by 10 hoop, and those require multiple, you'll rehoop it.
Wait, so you can actually do this in a 6 by 10 hoop. I love this. So if you have a 3550, my
Yeah,
favorite
your machine, you
I could
can do
back
this.
at home. I just have to rehoop it. I love that.
Yeah.
This is just such a fun project and easy too. So like literally, I don't have to sew anything together. It's a
No.
nice blank that you get with the kit.
Yeah.
I embroider, and I can embroider on the other side of it as well.
Yeah,
So I
so
can do
get-
two separate designs, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then I
Yeah.
just sew it together, and then all of this is hidden.
Yeah.
That would look so good in the front of my house.
It would. You got to make one.
I might have to
Okay.
make one.
All right. And then, okay, so we also have a stand for it this week. So some of you got this, the kit last week. You might want to get the stand. Okay. So there's a garden flag stand holder. So that is.
Why don't we hold this up next
Yeah,
to
let's
us?
do it. Okay. So there it is.
So for reference.
Oh, there. That looks great. That looks
this
really
is really
good.
nice. Oh, this would be so beautiful. You know what? This is such a fun way to use your machine too.
Mhm.
Making something for the house like this. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I really like that a lot.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. And then we also put together a thread set. So this, believe it or not, just had 4 different colors in it. So it started out with this real pretty, it's like a sort of a dove gray, and that's what is around the leaves. And then the leaves were this really deep turquoise, and also that little scroll right there. And then we had the blue for the berries, and also it's the same blue in winter, and then a lighter blue for warm wishes. So we have a 4 thread kit for that.
Yeah, and this is just such beautiful
Mhm.
colors. And you know what? Even if you wanted to make this reversible, you could use some shades of maybe like red and turn it into like holly berries. from these
Yeah,
little
that's
blueberries.
what when you this is how she did hers she did the blues. But when
Mhm.
you put the USB stick in with the design on it, it comes up with like the red berries.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
could do either
Either
way. I
way,
love that.
mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think this is so pretty. So, all right.
Okay.
So, what's next? Oh, we have to show them this. The fabric kit for, look how amazing this is.
Oh,
Joni, do
okay.
you
Is
wanna
that
talk-
my wine bag? Yes. Okay. So yesterday, Tommy and I went on and we created this wine bag. This is one of his designs. This is a design that you purchased from him on his website. So I think he's coming in later to talk about it. But you
Okay.
purchased that design on his website, and we put together some kits to make the wine bag. And this is the one that I picked. We have a couple of more, but I just wanted to pick something that was kind of fun looking. Now his designs will have this, just a basic wine bag. And then what we did in IQ Designer, we went in and created this with the shapes, the label, and we thought it looked like a label that goes around a wine bag. And then we put crosshatch stitches throughout the bag, and then we put fancy fill stitches in the label, and then added a monogram. So his design will have this basic wine bag, and then he's also going to have another wine bag that looks like it's got applique pieces on it. So we have some other kits that will be used. Like it will look very similar to this one.
I love this one too. So he has 2 versions. So I'm going to
Right.
show that a little later.
Yeah.
And I like this one with the different applique piecing because he did different shades of red. But I was like, you know what? Like a lot of us Steelers fans or sports teams
Yeah.
fans, you could use different shades. I was even thinking New Year's do like a black, like some type of
Yeah.
green and like a gold.
Yeah.
So-
Well, we have a couple of kits.
Oh, do
that
it. Perfect.
yes. Okay. So
Perfect.
and we named them after wine. Okay. So the first one is Chardonnay, and that is the gold one, or maybe that's
The red
The
one.
one with the green.
This
the one with the green. Okay, this is Chardonnay. So that's the one I pick. I think you should pick that one and one of these. Okay, and you can follow along in our IQ class from yesterday on how to make this one. Now, the other 3 kits were meant for his, and we're going to have a class on how to create this too. But this one is the Chardonnay, and we've started to number our fabrics. We feel like that will be very helpful you know, when you open up your kit, you don't really know what fabric is for what. So we started to number them. So you would, now this would be like the number one would be like the background, okay? And then these two would be the applique pieces. And then the number four will be the lining.
I just think these are so gorgeous. You know what? I'm looking at the one that I think I like that I might want to make.
Yeah, this one, I love this. This is a
Fairy
beautiful,
Frost.
the Fairy Frost is just gorgeous. And you will get heavyweight fusible fleece. That's what we used inside the bag. So, and you'll get a piece of that too. And it will make one wine bag.
I just think this is so beautiful. Now, you know what? I was like, maybe I should make one. Kathy hasn't been in. I got her a gift, but I was like, maybe I should make one of these to give her gift in. I hope she's not watching because I can't ruin it. But
Okay, so you must have gotten her something to drink.
something. Well, we can't ruin the secrets.
No,
you
no,
know?
we don't want to ruin that.
I'm like the worst person with secrets. Joni knows that.
Yeah, yeah. So you know who's really bad at keeping secrets, and that's Gloria. She can't do it for anything. Yeah. Okay. So that was Chardonnay, and the next one is Prosecco, and that is this one.
This one?
Yeah. So we had Prosecco on Christmas, so I think we've got that's you know, got that on our mind. All right. So this one, there again, they're numbered, and the first one is this beautiful. It's got a little pin dot on it of silver. So
That is
these
so
are-
gorgeous. I
yeah.
love a good metallic.
Mhm.
Now, it might be a little hard to see through the camera, but it is just so gorgeous in person. All those little metallic dots on it.
Yeah. And then these two would be the applique pieces. And then this one is the lining. So the lining and the base of the wine carrier are the same. Or you know what? It is a little. Is that a little different? No, it's the same.
Nope, those are the same.
Same. Yeah. At first, with the way the light was shining, and one looked a little lighter. But no, they're the same.
I think
So-
this is really pretty colors. This is very classy.
Mhm.
This is something I would feel really proud to give a nice bottle of wine in.
This
especially
one
like
looks
my
like
aunts.
like a celebration, you know, like a wedding or maybe an engagement. Of course, New Year's Eve, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? My aunt and uncle, their 30th year anniversary is coming up.
Okay.
So I have to get them a little gift. I
Well,
think
this is
might be
it.
perfect. This is
With a
gonna be
bottle
perfect.
of prosecco.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
now the next one.
And then of course you'll get the fusible fleece too. Okay.
It's red. This one.
Okay, now this one might be my favorite. I've been
Yeah.
eyeballing this fabric. So
Mhm.
is this a fairy frost?
This is
Is
This
that new?
I have not seen this one.
I
I'm
haven't
not sure
seen
that
that.
that's a fairy frost. Let's see. This says it's a Hoffman.
Brilliance. Okay.
Yeah, that's really.
It almost looked
okay.
like it for a second. So
Mhm.
look how gorgeous these are. These are new. I have not seen these before,
Mhm.
but I really like it with the reds.
Yeah, so this one will be your base, and then your appliques will be this one, the grays and the silver. And this is really a deep, beautiful shade of, what would you call that?
That is a wine color.
A
right
wine
there.
color, yeah. Merlot. I think
Merlot,
that's what we
that's
called it. Yes, we did call it that. And then, of course, the lining is this and your fusible fleece.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
you
a
get
real
everything you need for. Oh my gosh, this is
Mhm.
gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is my favorite one.
Is this it? Okay.
So
Okay, and then we have a new one. We didn't have this one yesterday.
look at this.
So now what is this one called? This one is called
Gloria's golden wine.
Gloria's Golden Wine Bag.
that one is the golden ticket
Yeah.
right there.
Okay, so this one looks like it is not labeled yet.
Yeah, we just finished them today.
Yeah, they put this one together. So I'm going to say, let's say this, well, you can do whatever you want, but maybe this would be the wine bag and then the two applique pieces, or maybe this would be and these two would
I
be
think-
the applique piece.
Yeah, and I think this would be the
Lining.
because these three are
Mhm.
pretty. So look at that white with the gold.
Yeah,
speckle
that's
on it,
very pretty.
And the two fairy. Okay, you know what?
Mhm.
Maybe I changed my mind. Maybe this is
This
my
one,
favorite.
this would be nice for a golden wedding.
Yeah, this would have been perfect for,
Mhm.
you know what, my sister's 1 year's coming up, so I
Oh,
guess I got
yeah.
two wine bags I
That's
have to
right.
make.
She got married in January,
Mhm.
right? And was the weather good?
Yeah, you know what? She had the perfect wedding. She wanted there to be snow because she
Yeah.
wanted to be a winter bride, so
Yeah. And she got her wish. She
she
got
got her
wish. She
wish. It
got
was
snow,
very
but
cold.
it was very cold. Okay. And the fusible fleece. So, but like I said, you get the design from Tommy's website. Do we know what his Tommy's website is?
Yep. It is
Okay, we can bring it up.
SoSeamless.shop.
What is it?
SoSeamless.shop.
SoSeamless.shop.
And you know, we're gonna put that in the comments here, so you guys can take a screenshot of it, look it up.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, that's Tommy's site where you could get the designs from. Now,
Mhm.
and you know what, Tammy,
And-
I agree. Get one of each.
That's right. And the designs will be emailed to you. Okay.
Alrighty. So what do we have up next?
Okay.
The mini piping.
Okay, the
cording
mini
foot.
piping foot. So I have, I'm going to show you a couple of piping feet, okay? And I have a demo. I'm going to show you how we use so there is the mini, and let's see. We have, okay, this is the pearls and piping. This one is the mini. And then we also have one more. Pearls and piping and the mini piping foot and the piping foot left.
Here we
Okay,
go.
so
Right
there's
here.
3 of them. And I'm going to show you the differences. They all work basically the same, but we're going to kind of walk through. I'll describe the differences in them, and then we're going to go to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew out a couple of samples. So the first one, can I go in the, or should I? I'll go in the order that. Okay. Well, the first, this is called the mini piping foot, and this is meant to be sewn with 2 millimeter cording, and I have a sample right here, so you can see how small it is. Okay. So I used 2 millimeter cording on this, and okay, I'm going to give you a minute to bring it up. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's really tiny, and so that is the mini piping foot, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and so it just has a groove on the back of it that will fit right into your mini piping foot. Now this one, I was trying to fit, because it is very much like the piping foot left, but there's just a little bit of a difference. I think you could get away with using one for both, but they did make 2 separate ones. This one is really nice for like your quilting projects, or maybe small projects, because you see the foot is very, very, very small, and it's totally clear and you can see right through it. So we like, a lot of the people like to put piping in their quilts and with their binding. So right around their binding, you'll have a little row of mini piping. So this is the foot that you would use for that, for if you were doing something like a quilt, or maybe doll clothes, just very small things.
Yeah, you
Okay.
know what? I really like this though. There was one project I made. It was a pair of sweatpants, and I had to do piping, but I would have liked doing this one much better. It was like in between the seams.
Yeah.
So you could use this for clothes too.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, I think there's so much cool things we could do with piping. I need to watch how Joni does it, because I want to do more with it.
Okay, so this is for the 2 millimeter. Then we have the piping foot left, and this one also is for 2 millimeter. And I think I have that one over here. This one is right here. This is called piping foot left, and you can see it's a little wider. So this is meant more for like clothing. So if you want, and whenever you wanted small, very narrow piping, and there's some markings on the foot. So this, the one right in the center, would tell you where to drop your needle. But then also it is, if you use the side of the presser foot, you can line up and get a perfect 3/8 seam allowance. Okay, so that's called the piping foot left, and it does use the 2 millimeter piping. And then I have this one. This is probably my favorite. I do like the mini too, but this is pearls and piping foot. And this is the one I'm going to demonstrate with. So I have this one on the machine, and okay, this one you can use up to 1/4 inch. Okay, let's see what I got here. Up to 1/4 inch wide cording. Okay, and we do have cording for sale. We're going to cut them in a 5-yard bundle. So this one right here is 1/4 inch. Okay, and you can see that groove is going to fit right in here like that. Okay, and then so this is 1/4 inch, and then this one is 3/16. So it's just a tiny bit smaller, and that's what I used for these samples. So this is 3/16 right here, and then this one I used matching thread on matching fabric on that one, and this one I put in a row of velvet.
Oh my gosh, look at that with the velvet. Wait, look how beautiful that is. And it just stands out. We have to do more with this.
Yeah. So I made the piping, and then I sewed it together. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So so I made the piping, and then I sewed it. And so when you sew it together, you leave that piping foot on, and that way the needle just falls right into place. Okay, so I am going to demonstrate that with the pearls and piping foot. So that is the real wide one. And so we're going to come over here. So I'm sewing on the soprano right now, and I'm just going to put the foot on like that. Okay, and then I cut my strips. This one I cut to about 1.5 inches. Okay, and I do need I like to use a little bit of clips. Okay, just to kind of get it started. Okay, so I selected stitch number 4, and that's the one that when you secure this stitch, it will stitch in place. And I also turned on my automatic, where the foot automatically goes up when I stop sewing, and it will automatically tie off and automatically cut the threads. So I'm just going to kind of place that underneath the foot. And I do need to move the needle. Okay, so what I suggest you do is I'm going to move it all the way over to the right. So I'm going to go to the stitch width button and just press it until I get to 7. Okay, and then we'll sew this. Okay, so we'll stitch in place and then sew the piping. And I just kind of put my edges together, and I kind of push that up against the fold of the fabric. And let's get this thread out of the way. That's my thread I started with. Okay. And we'll just kind of go on. And put your edges together. Now there's other things you can do with this foot, and I'm going to go over that too. that. Okay, and then I'm just going to touch the bullseye and it will stitch in place, tie a knot, and cut the thread and raise the foot for me.
Hey,
So
Jen,
there's my piping.
what was your needle position?
Okay, I moved it all the way over to the right, so it's on 7 millimeters. Okay, so I moved it, and now I'm going to sew it together. So I'll take 2 pieces of fabric. Let's see. Okay, and we're going to put right sides together. So I'll go like that. I'll put right sides. So remember that, and I'll sandwich my piping in between. And then we'll put a clip in. Now what I suggest you do is just move the needle one little notch to the right. So now my needle position is 6.5. And that way, you'll never see it will sew just a little bit closer to that cording, and you will never see your threads from when you put your piping together. Okay, so I'm just going to lower the presser foot. And there again, it will start to sew. And it'll tie a knot. Okay, and we'll keep these pieces together, put the edges. And I'll come to the end and touch the bullseye, and it will tie a knot and cut the thread. Okay, and then what I have is my piping.
That is so pretty. I love that.
Yeah,
I need to do that.
And
I need to do that more.
one of the reasons why we wanted to show this was in the Advent kit, there is a pillow, and it came with a strip of fabric to kind of finish off the edges, and we thought that you might want to put piping in your pillow.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
Okay.
super fun.
So a lot of the baby lock feet, it's a foot, but it does more than what it is meant to do. So this one, you can sew with knits with this. So it says when you were sewing a seam in knitwear such as polar fleece, sweatshirt fleece, or French terry cloth, choose one of the overcast or overlock stitches. Guide the edge of the fabric in the tunnel on the bottom of the presser foot. Yeah, so
You know what? I could totally see doing that.
yeah, I know. We got to try it. Okay.
We do have to try it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, now it is the pearls and piping foot, so you can attach beads with it. And I've done this. I've done this both with this foot and the serger. And so this one, the size bead that it will take is, let's see, it should tell me, it's probably about 3 millimeter. To attach beads, select the zigzag wide to clear the beads. The width of the zigzag should be set the same as the diameter of the beads. If you want a small bead, I'm going to say like 3 millimeters.
You know what? I think I want to try something with beads now. I
Yeah,
want to try to make
okay.
something really cool with
Mhm,
it. So,
Okay. And we recommend reducing the pressure on the presser foot to keep the beads from dragging, creating puckers in the fabric.
Mhm.
And then, of course, you can insert your piping
And then
there.
really quickly, so in case there's some new people here,
Mhm.
all of these baby lock feet are 100% compatible with the Brother
Yes.
machines, right?
Mhm.
So if you do have a Brother machine, you could use the baby lock feet on your
Mhm.
machine as well.
Okay. Yes. All right. So, this is Joanne Palmer. You get the $25 will be put in your account tonight to you. So congratulations. To Joanne. Okay. So those were some of ours. So we had the mini piping foot with the 2 millimeter cording, and a lot of the quilters like that foot. And then also we had the piping foot left, and that one it kind of has a wider foot, and you can judge your seam allowances on that one. And that is also for 2 millimeter cording. And then the pearls and piping will go with the 1/4 inch cording or the 3/16 cording. So you can go a little bigger with that one. So, okay, so those are our cording feet for the sewing machine, and we'll see what's next.
You know
Okay.
what? So I'm actually going to show the accessory I'm going to show tonight. I want to show it a little bit earlier.
Okay.
While more of the people are in here because there's 2 really cool accessories. And this is a new one that
Yeah.
we've never shown before, and I can't believe we've never shown this before.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a quilt guide bar, but you're probably like, okay, well, what's this one go to? Does this go to the walking foot or the digital dual feed foot or one of the serger ones? And there's so many different quilt guide bars.
Yeah.
But guess what this one goes to, Joni? This one is going to go actually into our high shank. So for every machine that has a high shank, I was looking at this the other day when I was sewing, and I'm like, you know what, Kate, what's this little black part back here? I literally said it to her. I was like, that looks like the spot for our, walking foot guide. I said, there has to be a quilt guide bar for this. So look at this. It just slides right in there.
And it holds it. It's
holds it.
and you can even, kind of bring it up if you're not using it. So you can leave it there. So you can bring it up if you're not using it, and then bring it down when you're ready to use it.
I know.
So you can
Isn't
leave
that
it there.
awesome? So, it's going to be in the bubble in 1 second. But so whenever you're doing all of your different rows of quilting, instead of having to do all that ruler work, draw all those different lines like, we have on this grid here, you can easily just attach that in there and slide it and adjust it to however you need. You don't need to change out your foot. You could use whatever foot you're using. So it'd be a good foot to use with this? Maybe the jeans foot. If you're going over bulky seams and doing multiple rows of top stitching. So that would be just so cool. I absolutely love this. I can't believe we've never shown this before. And yes, this is just the standard J foot taffy. I could use my N foot. I could use any other foot with this guide bar just because it goes right into that shank adapter. So for all the high shank machines, it's going to fit in there perfectly. So we have this in the bubble right now, and I absolutely just love this accessory. It's a must-have, I think. We've never shown this before. I can't believe we've never shown this.
Really, I guess there's a lot to show. we never run out of ideas. But sometimes you have to kind of go back to the basics, right?
Back to the basics is right. And you know what? This is just perfect. You don't have to swap out different feet. Even just doing multiple rows of top stitching, even if it's just a straight stitch. I absolutely love this accessory. And this is going to fit for every single high shank machine. So Unity, Destiny, Solaris, Luminaire, Radiance, Avenir. I feel like I'm missing a couple.
Yeah. I can't remember what you said, but they do make one for the low shank too.
Oh,
so we'll have to bring that out.
Yeah, I'll have to bring that out.
Because I'm sure a lot of, So all of the machines have a little place to put the quilt guide in. So we'll have to bring that one out next week.
Yes, and Claudia, the Luminaire is a high shank machine. So if your ankle shank adapter looks exactly like this, you're going to be able to use that quilt guide bar. And it's just an absolute must-have in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I love this. I can't believe I just found out about this literally yesterday.
Oh.
I was like, how am I just finding out about this?
This
is amazing.
You learn something new every day, right?
So the Soprano's low shank.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's another cool accessory I have for all of us tonight.
The seam guide,
You know what? We showed this for the first time a few weeks ago, but it's been a while since we showed it. So this seam guide fits on every single one of our Baby Lock and Brother machines, from the Jubilant or the NS80, which is the Brother equivalent, all the way up to the Radiance and Avenir. And I'm going to show you guys how this goes on, because on our plates, there's these little tiny screw holes, and I always wondered what they were for. I could never find out what they were for. And then when Kendallin was organizing the store a few weeks ago, I just saw this sitting out. I'm like, what is that? And I was like, wait, this is a seam guide for our machines. So this is awesome because you could set it at 1/4 inch all the way up to a little bit over an inch, I believe. So, or about 5/8, my bad. But it's just an absolute must have. So I'm going to have Kate set up the camera just over here real quick.
Okay.
And I'm going to just show it on, why don't I show it on the Radiance? I think the last time I showed it on a Soprano, but I could show it on both really quickly. Because it's just going to screw right onto the needle plate right here. It's very easy to attach, extremely easy. So if we see right here, there's that tiny little screw spot right there. So all I have to do is just put that in, and then I can tighten it. And then I can adjust that for any single part that I need. So if I need to go for 1/4 inch, I could put that there and then tighten it down. If I need to slide it for like 5/8 or a little bit more than that, actually up to an inch. Yeah, I was right. I could set that for an inch. So you could set that for any seam allowance you need, or if you're doing top stitching, like on the edge of something, maybe like a cuff or a collar, you could kind of use that as a guide to help space that. And I just love it. I think it's just an absolute must-have accessory. And I just can't believe that we didn't like ever show this before a couple weeks ago. And I just think it's such a great accessory for beginners. It also works on machines too. Like the Soprano, you have that same screw hole right there, and you could tighten that in. And this also works on the Jubilant, the for other equivalent, the NS80. So I love this. There it is. Missing. I'm going into the wrong one there. There we go. So I love this. I mean, what do you think about this, Joan?
I love it too. It's really great for, sometimes it's just hard to sew straight. And if that will alleviate that problem.
Exactly. Perfectly straight seams, professional looking seams. And it's just absolutely a must have, especially for beginners too. If you get anybody a gift that's getting into sewing, I would get them the seam guide. That was the number one thing I'd recommend.
That is a nice gift for like a beginner sewer, definitely. They get used to it and never want to take it off.
I know, that seam guide, I love it. And we could also get more of those too, Sophie.
Okay, so now.
Did you want to?
Okay, well now we're going to go back to, I'm going to do a little bit on the serger. So we showed you the piping feet for the sewing machine. So I'm going to show you the piping foot for the serger. Let's start out with. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the machine and I'm gonna demonstrate, and then I'll come back and talk a little bit more about the feet and what your options are. There are the P5 foot. There's is for piping, and it's 5 millimeter piping. Now there's also a P3 foot, so that would be 3 millimeters, so that would be very narrow. But the P5 foot is one that you can put a zipper in with it. And like I said before, a lot of the feet, the baby lock feet that will also fit the brother, you can use them for more than one technique. So this one you can put piping in, and you can also put a zipper in. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the sewing machine, and I'll kind of show you how I put the piping in on the serger. Okay, so this is the P5 foot, and I will show you the underneath side of it, and it has this really nice big groove underneath it to accommodate your piping. So I have the machine set up for a 4-thread overlock stitch. Let's get this back on. And
what foot are you using right now?
I'm using the P5 foot. So that's the piping foot.
5 millimeter.
The 5 millimeter, yeah. Okay. And this one I'm sewing on the Triumph. And so this one would be in a green packaging for or for any machine that has 8 threads. Now they make the same foot for a serger that has 4 threads. and that's in like a red packaging. Okay, and I'll explain that. I'll show it to you when we get back up there. But they both work the same way. So right here, I put my piping in. I made my piping and then I sewed it in with the serger. And look how beautiful that is. You open it up and looks really great inside. So so I'm going to wrap this around the piping. This is the 3/16 piping. And there's that really nice groove on there. I set up for a 4-thread overlock. There aren't any changes to that stitch. We use the stitch selector will be on A. The stitch width is wide, so we want that on 7.5. And then our stitch length can go like about 3. And so then I'm just going to tuck this underneath the foot like that. Okay. And then you'll put the foot down and the blade will cut off the excess fabric. So when I feeding it in, I just put my edges together and kind of push the piping up against the fold of the fabric. And then we'll start to sew. And it will stay right where it should. Now, I have these cut on the straight of grain because I'm just doing straights. But if you're going to sew around a pillow, around anything that's curved, then I would cut the strips out on the bias. Okay, so there is my piping. Okay, so I have my piping all made, and now I'm going to put it in between the 2 pieces of fabric. And so I put right sides together. This one doesn't really have a right side, so I don't have to worry about that. And we're going to put that in here. Just put my edges together, and then we're going to put it right back underneath that groove. Okay, and I can feel it there, and then we'll just start to sew. And you could use some clips too. Okay, and then I'm just going to sew off the edge. And there's my piping in the seam. So it's really nice to use. It's always fun to use your serger. Okay, so now I'm ready to put the zipper in. So I'm going to use that same foot, and this is just so I just took a piece of fabric, and I did put some shape flex on it just so it had a little bit more body to it. But I'm going to lay this on, and it's always best to use a zipper that's larger than what you need, a couple inches on either side. It just makes it easier. I do that all the time, even when I put a zipper in a dress. I always use one that's longer so I can kind of sew off the edge at the top, and then I'll move the zipper down and then trim it. But you want to lay your right sides together so your zipper pull will face down on top of your right side. So would be your right side of your zipper. So you'll put your zipper pull right facing down, and we're going to do one side. And let's get some clips for this one.
Are you showing a zipper now?
Yeah.
Look how cool this is. Okay.
Yeah.
I never knew you could sew a zipper on a serger. When Joni showed me this today, like my mind was blown. This is like the coolest thing ever.
It's nice for for pillows or purses, tote bags, and things like that. So,
And being able to do everything for like a pillow just on the serger, you don't have to use two different machines. I think that's so awesome.
okay, so now we're going to tuck it underneath. This is the coil of the zipper, and that's going to fit right underneath it into that groove. The groove is nice and big, so I'm going to just tuck that under like that, and just kind of peek underneath there, kind of feel for the groove and the zipper coil, and then you're going to start to sew. And once it's in there, it's going to stay there. Here, we got our... I have my boots on because it's been so cold. There it goes. Okay. So as it feels a little funny on the foot control. So we're just going to sew across there. Okay, and then I'm just going to sew across the edge. And cut the thread. Okay, so it looks like that. You see? Okay, and this is going to be the zipper. And you see, it works really nice. And now I'm going to take the other piece.
That is
And
just amazing. That is absolutely
it's
amazing.
fun. Yeah, and now we're going to put right sides together again. So there's my pull tab right there, and there's my fabric. And we're just going to tuck that, put that under here. Okay, and then I'll tuck that under, and I can see my coil, even though my fabric is on top of it, so I can just kind of tuck that under. And line that up. And I can feel it, and okay, and then we're just going to start to sew. Go. Oh, I guess I used the wrong side. I didn't use the long side, but you'll get the idea. Okay. And then we're just going to sew off the edge like that.
So Karen asked, does the blade cut the zipper tape?
Yes.
So you trim a little bit.
You
with
lit a
it,
little
right?
bit off. And then I have this. So there's my zipper. Pretty cool.
I think that's awesome. That is so cool. And then you could just zip up the ends of it and turn that into a little makeup bag.
Yeah, I used the wrong side. I was going to do that. But what you could do is kind of decide, do you want the zipper here, like maybe an inch below right there? And if you did want it, here, I'll go ahead and sew it we're going to go like this. And you make sure that you open your zipper. And we're going to put this.
And then you just kind
That.
of offset it by like about an inch, right?
Yeah. And
you'll
then,
just
yeah, so what I'm going to do is go like this. Okay, and it will go through the nylon coils. Now I still have my piping foot on, and it will work, but we might as well put the regular foot on. And I had that right here.
And then they open the zipper up a little bit just so they can open it up and turn it right out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because you want to open it up because we're going to cut off the excess zipper. And so we're going to go like this.
Look how easy that is.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Okay, and then I'll come back here and we'll just cut that. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side.
And then you just zip the bottom. I love that. I just
Yeah.
think that's so cool and so easy.
Mm-hmm.
You can like add straps to it.
So it'd
too,
be
right?
great, if you had quilted fabric, and to make a little tote bag, a little bag, and then I'm gonna go like that. Okay, and then we'll zip up the bottom. Okay, and then we're gonna open it up and turn it. Here, I didn't get this part. There, we'll do that. Do you see how mine was there?
That was so easy. You did that all in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it
The
took
whole
a
thing.
yeah.
Zipper and
Uh-huh.
then close up the edges.
Mhm. And then now we can turn it. Okay. And of course we need our point turner that I love so much. We probably can't find it right now, but
That is
you
my
get the
luck.
idea. So it's,
Oh, we actually have one. for
do we?
this. Yep.
Okay. We've been we were talking, John and I, and we were saying, I call those old projects that you like to bring out from years ago, I called them oldies but goodies. And we used to make a triangle bag. It was so cute. And we put the zipper in with the serger. And we'll have to do that again. It's a really cute little project, real fast too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you just go like that and go like that, and we have just a little pouch.
Everybody loves this, by
Do
the way,
they?
Joni. Everybody
they?
loves this.
And of course, you could do you have quilted fabric, put somebody's initial on it.
You
But
can
look
do
at that,
different
put a
fabrics,
little
panels.
a little charm on it.
Mhm.
You could have a good time with that.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
All
and you know
right.
what? Since everybody's asking, if you are interested in a serger, feel free to
Mm-hmm.
give us a call at 412-344-2330. That will select option 2. That will take you to Steve or
Mm-hmm.
myself. And if you're local, you could come in. And Joni, you're in still a couple of days a week. And Joni or I or Steve will gladly show you a serger. But you
Yeah.
really want Joni. She is the best.
Okay, so we have some serger feet. So you can purchase that P5 foot. You can purchase it in a kit or by itself. So I'm going to go over the by itself one first. So if you have a 8-thread machines. So that would be the Triumph, the Accolade, the Evolution.
The Splendor, the
uh,
new one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then also some of the older ones were, it was the Evolution, the Evolve, and there's another one, and I can't say
Ford
it for some
Ovation?
reason. Ovation. That's
Ovation.
Ovation. Okay, so that you would want the green packaging. Okay, so it does have. And I'll show you the difference. Okay, and then, but if you have a 4-thread serger, this is the foot that you would want, the cording foot, 5 millimeter, and you want it in the red packaging. So I think in the lineup, you'll see the one has a little bit of red in it, and one has the green in it. Or does is that right?
So the one in the lineup right now in the bubble is the green one, and then Sophie's putting up the red one right now. So it's just going to be a second. Nope, that's not it. You know what? I'll go out with Kate and we'll put this in there real quick.
Okay,
So
but this is a really nice way to get a package of feet. And I used to have a class where we went over every one of these feet, and I think that we'll be doing that here too. So this is called the Serger Accessory Feet Package. And in this package, you will get 6 different presser feet. And they are the blind hem foot, the beading foot, the cording foot, the 5 millimeter cording foot, the elastic foot, the lace foot, and the ruffling foot. So you get all of these feet, and these are really kind of like your basic feet. Every foot in here has directions that come with it on these pages. And so I'm just going to walk through the feet. I took the one out, the cording foot, and here we go. So that one goes right here. So this is the cording foot, and so in this one would be for the 8-thread machine. So you can see all the different needle positions on the foot. The little raised notches on here show you where every needle position is, and that's the same for the set that goes for the 4 threads. So that is your piping foot. This one, and like we said, you can put a zipper in with a piping foot. This one is the beading foot. So you can see you can put beads in, and the beads just lay right inside here. And they're small beads, like 3 millimeter. I think I've done it before with 4. And what's the stitch that you use to put them on is the rolled hem with a really long stitch length. So that is the beading foot. This one is the laced applicator foot. So this attaches lace, and it kind of, you sew it on and then you pull it apart, and it just kind of lays there along the edge. It doesn't fold under at all. This one, you can also adjust this guide, and it will give you the perfect 1/4 inch. So you can use this for piecing. So you could use a chain stitch and then piece your quilts together with this foot. Okay, so that's the lace applicator foot. And then this one is the blind hem foot. This works really great on your heavier fabrics like your polar fleece, and it looks so professional. Sweatshirt fleece, the heavier wools and things like that, and it just gives your garments just a beautiful finish. So it sews the hem in place and cuts off the fabric at the same time, so that the edge of the hem is encased in the serger stitch. And then this one is the elastic foot. So this will put elastic around your, put your elastic in. There's a little tension disc right here, and you can adjust that, and it will put more pressure on it. You get more stretch or less stretch. And then also it has a little little guide right here, and you can put wire in there and sew along the edge of a piece of fabric and make some wired ribbon.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, one time I made a necklace.
A necklace with the serger.
Yeah, I put I guess it was a wire in there, and I covered it with a rolled hem, and then and I made a necklace out of it.
This
It
is such a cool assortment of feet. Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
it does. Yes.
Look how well made it is.
Mhm.
It feels like I'm holding like one of the Bernina feet.
Yeah.
Like
So I think we should do one every week.
we should. We
Yeah.
should do serger
Mhm.
foot every single week. I agree.
Now this one you can't live without. This is the gathering foot.
Oh,
So you can gather a single layer of fabric. You can also use this foot and gather a piece and sew it to a flat piece at the same time. So that's really, really nice. So that's the gathering foot. And for any of you who, did you ever make our twirly skirts? We did it. Oh, that must have been about 3 years ago.
that's the one that's hanging up in the store. I was looking at it.
All we made for our granddaughters to wear for the 4th of July. And we used a jelly roll, and we just kept adding layers and layers, and it turned into a little twirly skirt. And the directions for that are on the Baby Lock website. Okay, but we probably should do that one again too. That was a lot of fun. So you can get your set. So there is a set for the 8 thread machines, and there's also a set for the 4 thread machines, and they have the same feet. And we're going to go over them each one. So we did the cording foot, the P5 foot.
And so this one here, this is for our 4 threads, right? Because we have this in the lineup now.
Yes, yeah.
So if you have the Acclaim,
the Victory, the Imagine.
Can you do this on a Celebrate?
Yes.
Celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, what's one of the other 4 threads? Why can't I think?
Yeah, I'm trying to think too. So we have the Imagine, the Victory, and the
Celebrate.
Acclaim. I love the Acclaim. That's a really nice
the
serger.
Acclaim is a really
that's
nice
a real
one.
mhm.
That and the Triumph. I
Mm-hmm.
really like the Acclaim. I think the Acclaim and the Applaud. You know what? Could you use
Mhm.
some of these feet on maybe the Applaud with the attachment for, or do you have to have a combo 8 thread?
Well, this one, so that's just cover stitch. So let's see, you wouldn't use.
Because I think you need
You wouldn't.
one of the combos, right?
Right,
Because I saw a
yeah.
couple people ask. So these are going to be for
Mhm.
combo
Now,
machines.
there is a really nice set of feet that will do cording. And I think I saw it in the basket over there for the Applaud.
So we'll get to those in a little bit
Yeah.
then. Yeah, I know
Mhm.
exactly which set you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
So,
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed all our different feet.
Yep.
We overloaded you with feet.
We definitely
today.
overloaded them with feet today, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, I have one correction I have to make on the one that I showed before, the quote
Okay.
guide bar.
Okay.
And it works with both, actually. It does work with the
Mhm.
low shank. So if you do have a Soprano or a Brilliant or my favorite, the 3550 or a Vesta or any low shank machine, you do have that adapter spot in there for that quote guide bar. So you could use that on a high shank or a low shank. So I want to correct my mistake right there.
Yeah.
And this
okay.
works on all of them. So whichever machine you have, 3550, a Soprano, a Vesta, Presto, Jubilant, any of the high shank machines too, Solaris, you can use that quote guide bar for. So I just wanted to correct that because I said it was only for high shank before, but it is for the low shanks as well. All right.
And we
got
have the
some other
fabric
fun
guide.
things.
That's amazing. You need the fabric guide because when you sew with a cover stitch, you're sewing upside down. So you definitely need that fabric guide. We'll show that one too.
Yeah, we'll show
Okay.
that. So
All right.
our midway prize is here. Valerie Brown. So congratulations. You won our midway prize, which was, what was that?
That was the book and the layer cake.
That's a good
So
prize.
congratulations. Okay. Now let's see, where are we going now? And okay, so we did the cording. Oh, the cording taping mic. I think that's the one that we're talking about for the. I think that was the one for the Applaud.
So let's start off with which is
Okay.
Is this the one in the bubble? Is this the one for the 4 threads?
That's the core. I believe that's the one for
that's
the
for the
applaud.
applaud. So
Yeah.
you know what? I might as well grab that since we're
Yeah.
on there. I think it's in the
Mhm.
bin right here.
Yeah. So this one, your foot, there's a little piece that will slide out, and you can slide different inserts in, and that you can do things like cording, and add like ribbon and things like that. So they're looking for it. I saw it here tonight.
Yeah,
But if
when
we
we'll
can't-
find it, we'll come back.
Yeah,
to it
we'll
and
come-
show
we'll
it.
find it.
So, and
Okay.
Joni, you did a really good demo with that a while ago, and we could pull that back up at some point.
Mhm.
But we have some fun other little things for
Yeah.
tonight, too.
Okay.
So, which one do you want to start with? Because I feel like this would have been.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
it. Okay.
Here it is. So
Yes.
it's a beautiful set that you can
Mhm.
use with the applaud right here, and it comes in this nice little box. So these are all micro inserts, so
Mhm.
those fit right into the main wiper foot of the applaud. So you have
Mm-hmm.
different sizes of cording. You also have this red one here that you could do a very small 1/4 inch ribbon with as well that I saw. But it's a really
Yeah.
great foot set to
Mhm.
have if you have the applaud.
Yeah, that is. Mhm. So let's see. Okay, micro insert foot kit. It includes the cording foot, one groove, and then it says 5 mm, cording foot, 2 groove, 2.5 mm, cording foot, 2 groove, 2 mm, and cording foot, 2 groove, 1.6 mm, taping foot, wide is 8 mm, and taping foot narrow left is 5 mm. So yeah,
Yeah.
yes, you've got everything you need.
You know, I really want to do the ribbon. I'm going to do that this week. When we're back from our little break, I'm going to do the
Mhm.
ribbon with the
Okay.
applaud. I
That's-
have to. I've been
that's
wanting to do it
perfect. Yeah.
forever. So
Mhm.
now, I just think this is so funny. This is such a Gloria
Okay,
thing.
is it?
So-
Let's see what she picked out.
Track and find. So
Mhm.
let's, I guess, open it up.
Easily locate your keys, wallet, pets, kids, and luggage. How do you like that, kids? This is how you find them. Download the free app, instructions in the box. Track and find can also be used as a selfie shutter or voice recorder.
Oh my
Oh gosh, okay, this will do but just about
This is
everything
something I need
we
on my
want to
keys.
do it. Okay, so should we open it and see
You know
what
what?
it?
Let's
Yeah.
open it. Because you
Yeah.
know what? It's going to go right on my
Mhm.
keychain. I lose my keys way too much.
Oh wow. I'm always looking for my keys too. Okay, so looks like it has a battery, and it just goes on your keys and slides on.
And they give you the battery with it. So I guess
there's a
we
battery. I wonder if that's an
unscrew this.
extra one, or I wouldn't think it would, because those type of batteries last a long time.
Oh my gosh, they do. So they give you an extra one, I guess.
Mhm.
This is going to go right on your keychain here. And I got a lot of keys on my keychain. So,
Mhm.
but. So,
I like that you can track your pets and kids and
so you can track anything with this.
Your keys,
not just your
wallet.
keys.
yeah. hmm
So I got to download the app on my phone. But you know how many times I lose my keys, Joni, and then that's why I'm always late.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know where my keys are at, and then I can't find them, and I lost my spares a long time ago.
Mhm.
So it was just super fun. Because you know what? It's the worst when you lose your keys and you're running
Yeah,
late.
yeah,
So-
you don't want to lose it. Okay.
But yeah. So
Mhm.
this is really cool. So I got to download the app.
Mhm.
This is just so fun. This would have been a really good stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to have, regardless.
Yeah, yeah. Regardless, good stocking stuffer. Put it away. I always do that. Christmas is over, and I kind of pick up something for next year. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I shop a little bit year round now.
No, you're good.
I have a little bin. If I go, oh, that's something my friend Shelly would really like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to wait till Christmas when it's sold out and probably double the price.
Mhm.
I'll get it, and then I keep it in the bin. Now
Okay, look at this in this beautiful little box, and it just says vintage needlework set, and it's a little wooden box, and inside are all your vintage looking tools. So there's a very pretty set of scissors here, and then this I would call this a stiletto, right?
Yeah, that
okay.
all stiletto, whatever you want.
Yeah,
Just look
I
how
like
pretty
those.
that
It
is.
has a really nice point on it, and I know once if you use these, you get used to it and you don't want to sew without it, but it just, you can kind of touch really close to your needle and hold your fabric down and with this.
And
And
look at the two thimbles
those
you
to get here.
Those look really good.
Mm-hmm.
You could wear that as jewelry out.
Yeah, you could. Okay, and then this one is, okay, oh, this is to put elastic through your casing.
Oh, that's really nice. I like that a lot.
There's a little point on it.
Is this a thread cutter?
Yes, yeah, so you could wear that like on a
You can
chain.
wear that on a necklace. Look at there's a
Mhm.
little.
It's pretty.
Look how pretty that is. Oh, let me hold it closer for the camera to see, and we could zoom in. Look at that beautiful
That it
little
is very
design on there.
shiny. Mhm.
That is
Looks like
really
an
really
antique.
nice.
Okay, and then this one is probably a seam ripper. Let's see. Oh, okay, no, it's a needle case.
Oh my gosh, that's
Okay.
a must-have.
Yeah, that's a needle case. And out here are needles. So you can have a really nice set of, these are 6/12 assorted self-threading needles. So the self-threading needle has like a little, did you ever use the
I've never
self-threading?
used one.
Yeah, it has like a little slit in the eye, and you take the thread and kind of rub it against it, and it falls into the eye of the needle.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and
You also
these.
get little tags.
Okay, you know what these are for? Like, I would say it's for like your embroidery floss, and you wrap it around. You know, it comes
Oh,
in a
okay.
skein, and it gets tangled up, and you could wrap it around.
This is a really nice set. So you
Mm-hmm.
know what? If you want this, I think we only had so many of these left, but you can wait list authorize it. So
Okay.
you'll be the next person in line in case somebody chooses not to check out with it. You could do that with anything that we
Mm-hmm.
show tonight that goes to waitlist. You could waitlist authorize it, and you are the first person in line in case somebody chooses not to get it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you have this in your cart, you're gonna want to get this. This is like really my favorite word, bougie. But
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
really
he
pretty
does
and
use that
classy.
word. Yeah, he really likes that word.
I was trying to avoid it. New
Yeah.
year, new words.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
so next is it isn't this adorable?
Is that
Look,
Toda?
yeah, look at those dots. I think that's just the cutest fabric collection.
Can we just like zoom in on this? So, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they're all different shades. You have the full shade of the rainbow here.
Mm-hmm.
But what I really like about this is such a nice basic, but you have the polka dots, but then there's tiny dots
Mm-hmm.
between, and that's just something that it just elevates it so much. You have all these different beautiful shades right here, and just look at that, all those colors.
And are they fat quarters? Let's see.
Yeah.
Fat quarters? Okay. Yeah, fat quarters. About 15 fat quarters.
And
I think that would make a really cute quilt.
I think this would, and even using it for some appliques.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this really cute design on Artspira the other night, and it's a little wall hanging. And it's like a
Mm-hmm.
little Christmas one, but I would use the green ones with it too. And I want to remind everybody, it is 15% back
Back,
tonight.
yeah.
So it is 15% back on this fat quarter bundle right here, which I love. And that's a good amount of glory bucks, isn't that?
Yeah,
So-
that is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's a good time to buy. And it's the last show of
the
this year.
Last show of the year.
here.
So-
Okay. Now these, I believe these are marked down. Is
Are
that
they?
right? Okay.
Are they?
All
This
right.
one's brand new.
Is it? Okay.
And it's
Oh, is that the
15%
one with the
back?
letters? Okay. And 15% back in Gloria box.
Well, that's a
So-
really good deal. So I think what we have in here is what we're going to have. So this is going to be a fast finger deal. I think Kate and Sophie just switched up the numbers. If not, just be prepared to type it out because these are really great design suite sets. And Kate also gave us the printouts for it.
Mhm.
Take the one in your hand. really
Okay,
quick.
so which one we're going to do first? The first one is Baby Lock Tech 22 logo. Is that, or no? Is
We'll
that?
do that is the Radiance collection.
This one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
Radiance collection. So look at this.
Mhm.
Look at all those beautiful designs you get. And you know what? Right off the bat, I absolutely love these three. I would
Mhm.
totally use this for, what's it called? In the middle, the table runner.
Yes, yeah.
I would
uh-huh.
use these. That would be
Those are really
gorgeous.
pretty.
That would be stunning. And then you also have all these different design fills and stitches
Yes,
in
so
there.
these match the designs. Those are like the the red work of that design.
Oh, you get the red work. Isn't
Well,
that
I guess
something?
that's just the printout. It's that's really pretty.
Okay,
so
what I like
those,
is this
yeah,
right here.
that looks
Look
like
at
a
that.
little rose or something. Okay.
So you know what's really nice about this too. So not only if you have a Radiance are you limited, but if you have the Avenir, the Luminaire, or the Solaris, you could pull up all these files. You go into IQ Designer, you hit the little pocket, and you hit Custom for all of the fills. And you can only do it on those 4 machines. But if you have the Brother, you could still use these fills, which I absolutely love. I really want to use that rose one right there.
Mhm.
I might have to get this tonight, actually.
Okay, really?
Yep.
Okay.
So that I really like.
He's going to have a couple of days off, so he's going to.
I'm gonna sew.
Oh, you're going to sew.
I'm going to sew from tonight till probably Thursday night.
Okay.
And then I have to be back in here Friday. So
Okay,
I'm
good.
going to sew.
All right. Then we have, the next one. Okay, this one is, I see a tote bag. Oh, I love this one. It has the little anchors. Okay, this looks like a very nautical one. There's a ship, and where did I see the nautical ones? But look at all the
I
different
know. Look
designs
at all
you
the
guys
different
Mhm.
stitches. And you know what? I love this. So, you know what? We're going to blink and it's going to be summer again. You know that, Joni. So I
Mhm.
can't be too upset or stressed about winter
Mhm.
while it's here. But look at all the different fills you have. I like the
Now
one with
there's the
cars.
one with the anchors. Now this one looks like zippers.
It does look like
Yeah,
zippers.
So and then the cars are really cool. Yeah, we don't always have a lot like for boys. And this is that a skeleton? No, it's a girl reading a book. Oh,
That is so cool. Okay,
no,
wait.
it's a boy reading a book.
Look at
so
this.
this must be for. I was going to say, is this for just? Is it like for males? I don't think so.
No,
I think
no. You could use
this
this
is
for anybody. So you know,
Uh-huh.
I love that nautical one. But look
Mhm.
at this one with the music
Music
notes up
notes,
here in
yeah.
its top corner.
Mhm.
And so you know what? There was that one collection musical Christmas that we had. I think we only have a few yards of that. We found some left in the attic.
Yeah,
But you know
people
what?
have been buying that. Yeah.
Table runners,
Mhm.
everything, and all these different stitches. Oh, beautiful. And keep in mind, this is marked down. I think it's over half off is what she has this in there at $69.88.
Uh-huh.
Plus 15% back. So I
Mhm.
only have a few of them. So if you've been holding off on some of these design
Mhm.
suites, I would get it today. This is the best day to get it. So
Okay. All right, and then the next one I see lemons. Okay, these are the letters. These are beautiful. I can see a lot of things with the letters.
the letters are amazing. So these
Mhm.
this is a fill suite, right? So you have the different fills of all the letters, and I could just see using this with so many different wall hangings or in the hoop projects. And it's just so awesome. And then you have all those different beautiful stitches in there as well.
Mhm.
And they made these really nice little, I don't want to call it a mug rug, but it's like a cup holder.
Cup holder. Yeah, you know how they, if you have ice in a cup, it gets cold.
Mm-hmm.
So probably keeps it cold for you. Okay,
We only
Uh,
have 3 of them.
we only have 3 of these. So what is
What is
it?
this?
So this says Midnight Edition lightweight gift set. So let's hope. Oh, it's
Look,
scissors.
we might only have 2 of these. I might want one. So just wait. Can
Get
we
it
just show this?
before John does.
Look at this.
So it's scissors, but
Look at
let's.
this. Oh my gosh.
It's really pretty. So let's open them up and see what the set is.
So if you might have to bump the quantity down.
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
all right. So
I think I
these,
want one.
yeah. Look at these scissors. Those are beautiful, and these are really nice along. These must be
those
9
are
or 10
serrated.
inches.
I
Yeah.
can tell that they're serrated. So look at these
Mhm.
beautiful fabric shears. These are nicer than my scissors that I have
Mhm.
back at home. And it's serrated.
Mm.
Oh, wait. And these are like my color.
Mm.
So a nice pair of fabric shears that you need. And then look at that. The pinking
Pinking
shears.
shears. Yeah, I always tell everybody I got my first pair of pinking shears with green stamps, and you probably don't even know what green stamps are.
I don't. I might-
You went to the grocery store, and when you paid for your food, you got a certain number of green stamps, and you collected them and put them in a book, and you went to a store and you traded them in for something. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's a long time
Wait, I
ago.
mean, I feel like I know the idea of
Yeah,
it, though. So
yeah, but these are really nice pink shears,
this
and
is
those
a
are little
nice set.
snips.
It's like very modern looking. I
Mhm.
love this. This goes with my sewing room. And then look at this too. You also get a nice pair of snips. I love these types of snips too. I use
Mhm.
these whenever I'm trimming off those really thick threads, whenever I'm making bags or anything with very
Mhm.
thick top stitching thread. So
This says, "Thank you for creating with us." Our scissors are designed with love in Toronto, Canada, and mindfully crafted in our family factories outside of Hong Kong. And let's can't say that word. It's just something China. We are proud to be immigrant women and family owned.
oh,
That's
well, this
nice.
is a really nice scissor set.
Mhm.
I like the gold. It just pops on the black.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so let's see what else we have.
Nifty notion. This is brand new, I think.
Oh, a Teflon applique press sheet. So those are really nice to have, especially when you're working with your, hot fix and things like that. So this one it's heat resistant and non-stick, protects fabric and iron from the adhesive, and semi-transparent for visibility and reusable multiple times. Yeah, this is like a piece of plastic, so it will last you a long time. Step-by-step instructions are inside you using the Nifty Pro Press applique sheet for your included Nifty House applique design. So there's a design right here, and that is the instructions for that are inside, and you'll use your new applique press sheet.
Yeah, you know what? These are absolute must-haves, especially if you have a heat press. I know that we had those Dime Pro presses that we had in stock. These are absolutely perfect to have. And you know what? Even just when you're ironing, and sometimes it's like you don't want to accidentally gunk up that iron.
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
the best
Yeah.
thing. And you know what?
And they're different sizes. We have 18 by 12, and this is 18 by 36.
Yeah, you know what? It's nice to have both of these, I think, because sometimes you have a really big project if you're fusing a lot.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you have a smaller project, and these are nice. And you know what? These are a pretty good price. Some of these I've seen online for like $35. So at $17.49 plus 15% back, I think that's a really good price.
Do a deal. Okay.
Now I'm curious as to what this is that Kate just
Yeah.
handed
And
me.
yeah, now look at this. I like a bag, and this one,
This is
well,
a
let's
nice
see.
bag.
This opens up. Let's see, it must do.
I think it's for like your hoops or your projects. Is this a
Okay.
project bag?
Yeah, we have not seen this before. It just says extra large project bag. It is 20 by 20.
It's a tulip pink.
Oh, wait,
Tulip
this is
pink.
Tulip Pink.
Pink, yeah, that's a really nice pattern.
Okay, so look at this. I would buy this for the fabric, the vinyl of it alone. But look, I could just put everything I think I need in
Yeah.
here. My hoops, my different projects.
I like the way it zips all the way around.
my presser feet, and it's a corner zip. So that's kind of nice because sometimes I feel like you get one of those project bags, you get a hoop, and it's a little bit hard to get out. So with the corner zip, it kind of fully opens as much as you really need it.
And remember, we're supposed to get organized in January.
That will be our goal. I really have to organize my desk over there. It is bad. So, and my sewing room. That's my goal.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I'll do over the next couple of days we have off.
Okay.
So,
Okay. This
really pretty.
is a Lego vintage sewing machine.
Wait a minute, get out Legos?
Yeah. Okay. And I know we sold this a while ago, and somebody, did buy it. They bought it and they put it together and they posted it. You put one together, didn't you?
Oh,
Uh,
I did. I just wanted to, you guys are doing a really good job, but I just wanted to pop on to say that I put one of these sewing machines together, and you scan the QR code, and then it walks you through like page by page and how to put it together. It was so much fun. I sat there with my family one evening putting it together, and they were amazed that like all these pieces turned into a sewing machine. And so if you don't put Legos together, this is a great way to start, because it's going to look super cute in your sewing room. It's a
Yeah,
little
it really
vintage
is.
sewing machine.
Uh-huh.
So we have a few of them left. So get yourself one of these. It's a really neat, fun thing to put together. So if you like sewing and putting stuff together, you're definitely going to enjoy this
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
too. And if you have any grandkids out there, I'm sure
They would like to
they
do
would jump
it.
on putting it together for you. So yeah.
Okay, that's great. Would you say the level skill, the skill level was medium?
I would say confident beginner.
Okay,
I
that's
would
a
say
good
confident beginner. Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. Say
yeah.
I'm confident. I can
No-
do this.
No prior skill needed.
Okay.
You just got to be able to scan a QR code and snap some pieces together. So how big is it? Oh, it's like
Yeah, that's.
about this
I'm going to
big.
say like
Yeah.
8 inches or
Yeah.
10,
yep.
8 or 10
Yeah.
inches. Yeah.
It's definitely you will not be unhappy with it when you get it together and put it in your sewing room. You'll be thrilled with putting it together. You'll feel very accomplished putting it together. So yep.
Okay. All right. And these amazing embroidery hoops.
These are
Yeah.
Yep.
And the price is what,
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Yep. So you get 4 hoops here. So these fit all brother and baby lock machines. And tell us, Joni, which hoops we get here.
Okay. So we have, this is a 4x4, and then this is a 5x7. Okay. And this one, I believe, is like 2.5 by 1.5. Okay. And this is the 6x10, which is such a popular size for Kimberbell. Everybody, John really likes this size because he likes that brother 35, 55.
35, 50, yep,
Yeah, oh, 50, okay. So, but you get all of these hoops, and the price is just really good. And it's nice to have an extra hoop, especially for these are the sizes that you use. This one doesn't come with any of the machines, the real small ones. So if you like to do very small embroideries, this is a good one to have. This one you use a lot, the 5x7 you use a lot, and then the 6x10 you use.
Yes, they definitely work on the Solaris. Any baby lock or brother machine that slides hoops in. And they ask, what is this for, Joni?
I think it's just to connect them all.
connect them together.
Yeah, yeah. So you could put them together and maybe hang them up,
Yeah.
right? Wouldn't
So
you
can
do that?
Attach them all together.
So you don't lose them.
Nope.
That'd be good for if
And on
you're.
your way you could go.
Yeah. So slide it in.
And then if you're worried about it, you could put a track and find on it just to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Pat says her grandson would love putting the sewing machine together for her. Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and it's a fun little stimulating thing to put together, and I think everyone should get one. So
Okay. And
oh yeah, we can do that.
oh yes. Okay. So this one, can we see what the next month's projects are or anything? This was 600. Was it $699 or
I think it was 600.
Okay,
Yep.
it was $600, and for a limited time, it's going to be $399, and you get designs every month. So let's see, this is January's new releases right here. So we can take a look at those. It looks like there's like a keychain, and these look like there's a lot. Okay, so let's bring. Okay, this one is Holiday Ghosts. Now that's part of January? That's it. I looked at that ghost. I thought Holiday Ghosts, aren't they cute?
Oh, it goes for all the seasons.
Season,
That's
yeah.
super
So
cute.
what
Yeah.
is it for? Well, of course, that's Halloween. Yeah, for all the St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day. This just looks like winter. Oh, those are cute. And then this one is Action Alphabet. Okay, so that's an alphabet you can use. And then this one is split seam appliques. Oh,
This is the one I'm
yes.
super excited about.
Yes,
yeah.
This is the one that a couple of years, like
Yeah.
this is adorable. It's candy canes, and you get a sweatshirt, and you take the side seam, and you put that on there, and it kind of splits it. So that's really cute with that for Christmas. And then the cowboy boots, that's cute. And this one just looks like a design and a book. How about that book?
And feathers around it too. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Joni. Oh my. I'm not gonna wear a shirt without that from now on.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, right. Okay, that's really cute.
Is there another page under here? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
there's-
okay. Now, what is this one? This looks like a candle holder or something. Okay, freestanding tea light lotus. So look how pretty that is. So you could put a tea light in there. So that's freestanding. So you use your sew and wash and sew out these little lace petals. Okay, and this one is a vintage keychain. So this one says the Starlight Stitch Inn, the Rolling Spools Rest Stop, Thunderbird Thread Hotel, Neon Needle Point Hotel, the Silver Sea Mine Motor Lodge, and then there's a blank one, so you could put whatever you wanted on.
You know what? Spree Club is just so. Oh my gosh! Wait, look at these. I
Yeah.
have to go straight to this. This just caught my eye.
What, you like butterflies?
Oh, you know what? I love all of them. So yeah, I
Uh-huh.
love dragonflies, but look at that. So you know what? You get all these fun designs.
Mm-hmm.
You build up your collection. So that year's spree is just absolutely worth it. I love it. And you know what? Wait, are these the split? sweatshirt
Yeah, I
designs?
like that one a lot.
So
Yeah.
look at the boots.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. That would be a perfect gift for my sister. She's like really into all like everything kind of country themed.
Oh, is she?
So,
yeah. Okay. And this one is edge to edge highlights, and so these are all edge to edge sewing designs. Those are really nice. This is cute with just kind of swirls. This looks like a little flower. And then the feather stitching, that looks like a rosebud, doesn't
Oh,
it?
wait, the feather
Mhm.
stitching I would love to use. So you know what? I want an edge-to-edge quilt, a lining for a jacket.
Yeah, you
So
said that. Yeah.
I kind of like that one right there. That's
Mhm.
really nice.
Okay, and this one is Game On. This is for those video gamers.
Mhm.
Okay, so we know a lot of them.
Hey, you know what? We know a lot of them. My little cousins, they all love
And
their video games.
They're like their
So-
iPad and stuff like
You know
that.
what? This would have been perfect for like t-shirts and stuff for them now that I'm looking at this.
Uh-huh.
So maybe next year.
Yeah, next year.
They'll all get a custom embroidered
Mhm.
t-shirt from me.
Yeah. Okay, and this is Spree badge number 1, 10th Stitch Anniversary Spree Club by OESD. They always put in something like that with their
Mhm.
logo on it. Yeah. Okay. So this would come. You get all this for the month of January, and then you. We added it all up, and we divided it by 12, and it was like $33.33 for to get the whole year of designs.
You know what? I think I'm going to make this. This is going to be the first thing I'm stitching out is this tea light holder.
Mm-hmm.
Those are so cute. So cute. Yeah. You know what? Spree Club, in my opinion, is worth it time and time through. You build up your library of designs. And you know what? Whenever you have one of those rainy days that you're like, I just want to stitch out something fun, there's always a great design in there. You'll never get bored. You'll always be using your machine. And that's what I love. I did all
Yeah.
of those freestanding lace ones, the candy Christmas ones.
You
So,
did?
mhm.
Okay, that was in last month's,
Yeah.
right? You did every one of
I
them.
did
everyone.
Everyone. So
Good for you. Yeah. Love all the designs, and they're they stitch out beautifully.
all right.
Okay, so now
So-
what do we have?
This is the best one, like we said, last show of the year, because you want to get this hoop while they're at the price they are at now. The very beginning of January, they are going to increase in price. So we have them on a super special, the very last time you could get them at this price. And I love these two magnetic hoops. These are must-haves in anybody's collection. If you are like me and you just embroider out every night something new, you want to have these hoops. Now, there are two sizes, the 5x7 and the 7x12 here. And these just work so easily. I'm going to show it. I just need a little piece of stabilizer to cut for underneath if I have
let's
any.
see. This is a no-show. Is that
I
what you
think
wanted?
that will work, yeah.
Okay.
So usually I'll use a tearaway for a tea towel, but I just want to show how much I love these two magnetic hoops here. So you'll notice these are very nice and thin little magnetic holders on the hoops. So I'm just going to cut a piece of stabilizer. So whenever we're embroidering something like a towel or vinyl or even a tea towel or maybe even a block for a tiling scene, I just think these are the best.
That's what I heard. This one was good. The tiling scenes.
Yes.
Yeah. Patty said she got one and she did the tiling scenes and her mother wanted it. And she
Her
wouldn't
mother
let
stole it.
Yeah, her mother,
stole
wouldn't
it.
let her leave until she gave it to her. Yeah, so that's the 5x7 is really great for the tiling scenes.
So
this is
say
cute.
I was embroidering out Snoopy, right? And I even just have a tea towel here, but this is so much better if like I'm doing like a faux leather or a vinyl or one of those projects like, you know, a terry towel that I don't want to have hoop burn with. So we will take our grips just like this, right? And we will take them and we're going to come from the middle and we're going to spread and smooth.
So you really
right?
nice, and it snaps on, and it won't move.
And we'll just do the same. So I should have ironed this towel a little bit beforehand. But we're just going to do that. We're going to take them, spread, and smooth. That helps you give a nice tension on it for whenever you're embroidering something. And I want to point out, so compared to like your dime magnetic hoops, what's unique about these is they have smaller grips, which just make them really easy to use. But see how they curve in? So like our regular embroidery hoops, that helps create tension because it fits in. This will help create the tension whenever you hoop an item because it grips into the fabric when you put it in and snap it. So I really love these. I think the 5x7 is an absolute must, especially if you have the 3550. And if you have a machine that goes at least a 7x12, you're gonna want this one too. You need both of them. So
Yeah. Okay.
We just have a little adjustment on one of the items. We had a price wrong, so we'd like to go back over
Okay,
it.
which one was
So
it?
it is the Tula bag.
Okay.
So if you put it in your cart, and I think the price we had on it was maybe $27.99. Well, it's really only $8.88.
8 cents.
So,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
so
Yeah, you're right. They
So let's
run-
go back to the Tula bag. And there's something. Oh, can you find
What
the
is
hidden item on here?
the hidden item? I see a
There,
drag.
You got it, Joni.
Did
It's
I?
A, it's
Oh.
it's a Velociraptor.
Yeah, and looks like there's one here and one there.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
cool. I never, until you said that, I never would have seen that.
But it'll get you. Yeah.
Yeah,
They have
okay.
very, very sharp talons. So it's from what I've told. Yeah. So we can get more of these too. So we can add these in. But yeah, the Tula gift wrapped Raptor. And that you could wrap a gift in this. I'd be thrilled to get a gift.
I
in
would
this.
too. Yeah. Is that what they call it? The gift wrapper?
They call it gift wrap
Oh, okay.
XL. So
Okay. Oh,
yep.
okay. Yeah, I would love that. Just put a gift in it. I mean,
Yep.
a gift bag costs what about see,
And the
$5.
paper,
Yeah.
The paper too.
The paper, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So,
you know what? I was looking around Christmas, Joni,
yeah.
and I was looking at gift bags that were under the tree, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, that bag looks awfully familiar. Wait, no. That was my gift I gave to someone last year, and they were using
Using
my
my
bag.
bag, yeah.
And that's fine. That's
That's
great.
fine. Yeah,
But,
that's happened to
but I
me
was
too.
like, oh my gosh, this looks like I didn't bring that bag or something. And it's just like, because you know the wrapping paper that you have.
Yeah.
You kind of
uh-huh.
recognize what's yours and stuff. And I was like, this bag's, I recognize that bag. So yeah. So anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, good gift wrap.
Yeah,
So,
good.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So,
I love the Lego
you,
thing. I love the
did
Lego
you,
thing.
yeah. Seems like a lot of people do. Okay. The Solaris is a high shank machine. Okay.
So I think Kate's adding in the 5x7 magnetic hoop. I don't think we had it in, but you know what? Regular these hoops are over $500. That is really expensive. So we have them, I think, at literally almost a little under half at that. So, and they're going to increase actually in the beginning of January. So hopefully they don't go past 600. So I would get it now. Well, it's the best deal you can, plus 15% back. I love, love, love these hoops once again. So I think Kate has it in the lineup now, so we'll just refresh and put it in. But the 5x7, this works on the Vesta, the Flare, the 3550, the 3700. So these work for all the Baby Lock and Brother machines. Yeah, I love these. So I don't know. You did those beautiful towels, and you used this hoop.
I
Oh my
did.
gosh.
I was a very thick towel and a big design, and I used the Baby Lock hoop, and it just held it so nice. We love our magnetic hoops from Dime, but this one just held this very, very thick towel perfectly flat. And it was great. I was so glad that we had it here, and I took it home and used it and brought it back.
You know, and that's what I love is they are so strong, but look at this. It's not pinching me. It's not crushing my fingers.
That's what I have. That's what I used was a 10x10. Karen says she has a 10. She loves it. Yeah, they're really great.
I know. These are just the best hoops. So if you're gonna get absolutely anything tonight, get the hoops. This is the best and last time to get them at this price with 15% back. So I love this. Well, the 7x, so this one will not, the bigger one won't work on the 3550 or the Vesta, Peggy, but the 5x7 will. So this is the magnetic one that will work with those machines here. But up from that machine size wise, this one will work with it. So now, do we have anything else for tonight to show?
That towel and what?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's show this real quick because this is the last time we're going to have this bargained. And it is brand new. So this is a design
this is
set.
beautiful.
Look how beautiful this turned out. I love this. I stitched this out for Gloria.
That is really pretty.
And I said, you have to take this home and put this on your stove, Gloria. So-
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so this is, let's see, the Baby Lock Floral Alphabet Embroidery Collection. So are they all, this collection contains PES embroidery files. Trying to see, are they all the same size? Well, it looks,
So
something looks a
it
little different
goes
here.
As small as 4x4, it says.
Okay.
So they are all 4, 6, 8, and I think a 10-inch design. So if you want to use this for a big pillow front, you can. If you want to do a little monogram with it, you can. And it goes to a 4x4. So this is actually an embroidery design set. So this is going to work with every single Baby Lock and Brother machine. Actually, you know what? I think you could use this on other machines too, like a Bernina. It's a design set. It's a PES file. I love it. And it just turned out so beautiful. So there's an applique
Yeah, I like
version.
that stitch where it goes, it does the satin stitch and goes around it with a straight stitch. Yeah.
And so there's both an applique version, and if we zoom in, we can see I used fairy frost on that. It's so gorgeous. And then there's a non-applique version as well. And you have all the different letters here. And now I want to be very clear here. This is marked down over half off. This is brand new and it came out and it was like $140. And Gloria said, I want to do something really nice before the new year. She marked it down to $69.88 plus 15% back. So get them while you can. There's only so many in stock that we have at this price. So once this sells out, this is going to sell out at that price and take advantage of it. Seriously, this is a great set to have. They did these beautiful floral wall hanging banners on that. But there's just so much you could do with it.
So that's fun.
Yeah. Really fun.
It's
really
a little
fun.
different.
Little different than their regular design sets. This is an embroidery design collection. So it's not a fill, it's not a motif. You can use this on all the machines. So I really like that.
We're gonna do gift cards and then prizes.
All righty.
Okay,
Sounds
you'll
good.
get gift cards. So gift cards are, let's see, we have, let's see, the first one would be like, okay, now the gift cards are really nice to get because
You're getting
we 15%
15%
back. Yeah. So, and a lot of people buy them and they save them up and they buy a machine.
Exactly. You know what? That's the smartest way to shop. If you do like to shop smart, take advantage of the system here. You could buy your gift cards, save those up, get 15% back in Gloria Bucks on that, and then you can use that towards a machine. So you can give Steve and I a call. Some people, they buy a gift card or a couple every time we do a big percentage back, like tonight. They get that little extra bonus on it. They use it towards something really nice, like a Laura Star or a 3550, or towards a bigger purchase.
Yeah.
So
Somebody asked, is there a Surger set for the Acclaim? And that would be the one in the red package.
yes.
Yeah, 'cause so that would those would fit your machine. The one for the 4 threads.
I think they meant one of these sets though.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah. This one. Yeah. It's, if you get that one, it would be the one for it. It looks like it has a little bit of red on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll go through the rest of the gift cards though. So in the lineup right now is $25. So what's 15% back at 25?
Oh boy, you got to
That's not
figure
a full
that.
number, but
Well,
I'll
it's
find it out.
10% would be 250. So, so what do we got?
$3.75.
All right.
Okay.
Still, that's an extra $3.75
Yeah,
you're getting,
right, yeah,
right?
mhm.
So that's free money you're getting in
Mhm.
Gloria Bucks. But when you go up, so 50, and then the next one that we have is at 100,
Okay, 100.
right? But I think the best one to get is 250. Because what's
Mhm.
250?
Yeah.
37.
$37.50 back.
Mhm.
So that is a really good deal if you shop smart. So maybe if you're looking at buying a machine, you buy a couple $250 gift
Yes,
cards first,
Yeah.
and then you get that extra bonus money
Mhm.
back with that. So
Yeah.
that's tonight.
You're a smart
only.
shopper.
Shop smart.
Smart.
That's the way that you gotta shop. Is you gotta shop.
Mhm.
You gotta shop smart. Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah. Okay.
So
And then so it was 50, 100, 250, and then was that it?
yep.
Yeah. Okay.
250 is going to be the best one to get. $37.50 back with that.
Mhm.
That's a really good one. So,
Mhm.
alrighty. But I think that's just about everything.
Is that everything? So that's so we.
Okay, Steve's going to show one thing. So
Okay.
just wait
Yeah.
a
Definitely.
second.
We want him to see. We all want to say Happy New Year too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Happy New Year,
Eh.
because you know what? So,
Okay.
So there, we got one more item that we wanted to share with you guys, and it is the new Mastering IQ Designer video series from Baby Lock.
Oh yes.
So it is a new program that was introduced that offers all new projects and step-by-step instructions on how to do IQ Designer. And if you have a Baby Lock or Brother machine with My Design Center, you can use that. So it's in the bubble right now, and it offers a bunch of different, I think 21 different projects, a bunch of different videos that are available to you forever. So, and as well as PDF instructions that you can print out of all the projects and instructions in there as well. We're offering that credit back on that tonight as well, so you can take advantage of that mastering series. I just ordered them last week, and they're on their way here. So if anyone has already ordered it, you'll get the physical the card of it, so you can get signed up for those classes and stuff too. So
Okay.
can you believe 2025 is
It's
over, Joni?
Over.
Here
My
we are,
goodness. Wow.
2026. So
Yeah.
you know, we have all of you out there to thank for continuing us to support us and all throughout the year. So we can't thank you enough from the bottom of our hearts. It's been a wonderful year. We're excited to a new year, 2026.
Yeah.
And yes, it's good for the Solaris. I saw that comment pop up. So, but thank you everyone. I feel like you guys are family. This whole sewing thing, it's a space for you to create and escape and enjoy some free time and some creativity. So we're glad to be on this journey with you guys.
Yes,
So,
it is. Yes, it's really fun. So.
yes,
Okay.
the access card will be mailed out to you guys. So as soon as that comes in, we'll get those turned around and get them sent right back out to you. So.
Okay.
So we have two end of the night winners tonight. We have Luis Semino, your winner, as well as Sharon Blizzard.
Lord, yeah, okay.
Sharon
Congratulations.
Blizzard, you are our winners tonight. So,
Yeah, it's okay.
do you watch the ball drop? Do you make it, Joni?
We'll see.
We'll see, right?
You never. Usually I do. You do?
Not every year.
Not every
Not
year.
every year.
Yeah.
Not every year do I make it. So, but I
It's a-
remember growing up, pots and pans. used to
Yeah,
go
we
outside
have
and bring
fun.
pots
Yeah.
and pans and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'll make it to the new year, and hopefully everyone should too. So yep.
Okay.
So
All right.
thanks everyone.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next year.
Next year.
Next year.
Yes, dear. So happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Mhm.
We'll see you soon.